1. Identity before action. Most people don't know this, but the reason your habits don't stick has nothing to do with discipline. Identity-based growth means you stop asking, "What should I do?" and start asking, "Who am I becoming?" Your habits follow your identity, not the other way around. Research from James Clear in identity psychology shows your brain protects consistency. When your actions match who you believe you are, change feels natural. This works because your brain avoids internal conflict. Instead of forcing habits, you align behavior with self-image, and resistance drops. First, write one identity statement for the next 90 days. I am someone who. Second, choose one area: health, focus, confidence, or discipline. Third, ask daily, what would this version of me do today? Avoid the mistake of choosing 5 identities at once. For example, instead of "I want to work out," try "I am someone who never skips movement." Now, once identity is clear, the next step determines whether change actually sticks. 2. The 1% daily rule. This next one is crucial because tiny actions compound faster than motivation ever will. The 1% rule means improving just a little every day. So small it feels almost too easy. No dramatic overhauls, just consistent micro wins. Research from Stanford shows your brain resists big change but accepts small shifts. Dopamine increases when progress feels achievable. This works because consistency rewires neural pathways faster than intensity. Japanese Kaizen philosophy has used this for decades for sustainable growth. First, pick one habit tied to your identity. Second, reduce it to a 2-minute version. Third, track streaks, not results. Fourth, increase effort only after consistency. Avoid the mistake of all or nothing thinking. For instance, instead of skipping a workout, do 5 push-ups. Consistency beats perfection. But wait, there's more. Because effort alone won't save you from burnout. 3. Energy before time. Now you might be thinking time is your biggest problem, but energy is the real bottleneck. Energy-first growth focuses on sleep, movement, and mental recovery before productivity. You don't need more hours, you need better fuel. Studies from Harvard show decision-making drops sharply when energy is low. This works because your brain prioritizes survival over growth. When energy improves, discipline becomes automatic instead of forced. First, lock in a consistent sleep window. Second, move your body daily, even lightly. Third, remove energy drains like late-night scrolling. Fourth, protect one deep focus block per day. Avoid the mistake of grinding through exhaustion. Instead of forcing productivity, recharge first. Results multiply. This brings us to something even more powerful than motivation itself. 4. Environment shapes behavior. Most people try to change themselves but never change what surrounds them. Environment design means making good habits easy and bad habits hard, without relying on willpower. Behavioral science shows up to 70% of actions are environment-driven. This works because your brain defaults to the path of least resistance. Change the path, and behavior follows. First, remove one friction point for good habits. Second, add friction to bad ones. Third, redesign your workspace visually. Fourth, cue habits with objects. Avoid relying on motivation. For example, place workout clothes by your bed instead of hiding them in a drawer. And once your environment supports you, progress accelerates fast. 5. Weekly reflection loop. Here's the secret most self-improvement plans forget. Reflection locks in growth. A weekly review helps you course correct, celebrate wins, and stay aligned with your identity. Research shows reflection increases learning retention by over 20%. This works because awareness strengthens intentional behavior instead of autopilot living. Every week, answer 3 questions. What worked? What didn't? What's one adjustment? Avoid self-judgment. This is data, not failure. Instead of quitting, refine. Growth loves feedback loops. Now let's talk about the final piece that makes 90 days life-changing. 6. The 90-day finish line. This next one ties everything together, and most people skip it completely. A defined end date creates urgency, focus, and emotional closure. 90 days is short enough to commit, long enough to transform. Psychology shows deadlines increase follow-through. This works because your brain engages effort when it senses a clear endpoint. Without one, goals drift. Choose one identity, track daily micro-actions, review weekly, commit fully, no renegotiation, avoid restarting mid-cycle, finish strong, then reassess, recap, and reinforcement. Let's quickly review what we covered today. Number 1, identity before action. Number 2, the 1% daily rule. Number 3, energy before time. Number 4, environment shapes behavior. Number 5, weekly reflection loops. Number 6, the 90-day finish line. Remember, transformation isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. You already have everything you need to change your life. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is a clear plan and committed action. Don't wait until another year slips by. Start with just one identity shift today. I promise you, 90 days from now, you'll look back and barely recognize who you used to be. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more powerful self-growth content like this. Drop a comment telling me which identity you're committing to for the next 90 days. And if you want a video on building unstoppable discipline, check out this one next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.